If you go to Twitter right now, Moses Kuria is actually trending at number 1. And why is Moses Kuria trending on Twitter? Moses Kuria is trending because of a statement or a speech he made in Athi River.
And I want to assure you of my personal commitment to turn this company around. So you tell me, and I want you good people to guide me. Do you want me to bow to the few thousands of people, squatters? Or do you want me to look at hundreds of thousands of people who will give jobs right here? And I want to tell squatters, I know you are an irresistible force, but in me, you will find an immovable object. I want NYS to start digging trenches right here. No 1 centimeter of Portland land will be grabbed anymore. Sasa jameni, kama hii shida ya maskota Moses Kuria hawezi tatua hii Kenya, nani anaweza tatua shule? This will be the end of squatting in our public land. Alafu you will come to me, we are the, hakuna mtu anaelewa hustlers kuliko sisi. Sisi ndio mahustler original. So don't tell me that you are oppressing hustlers. Hustlers are those people I want to give, the hustlers are the hundreds of thousands of people I want to give jobs here. Those are the hustlers. I know what is happening. You call for a meeting right here for public participation. People come for public participation to represent squatters. They come with Prados and V8s better than mine. Havana, emotions to a hardbag. We are going to develop our land productively. We are going to use our land to create jobs. We are going to use our land to generate foreign exchange for our country. We are going to use our land to stop importation. We are going to use our land to be the best aviation hub in this region. We are not going to be the laughing stock of the world and then we start smiling with squatters. Hapana. So mimi nitakuja hapa, I will protect, I will ring-fence the land that has not been grabbed. I will flatten those structures, my friend. Make no mistake. Mwanze kuhama. So kuliko I flatten them my way, please, I am asking you, start moving tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana.
No, that's Moses Kuria. And I really pity the hustler nation. Because they were played. They were trapped. As a matter of fact, they were told that the government was going to be the hustlers' government. It was going to be formed by Mama Mboga, border guys, and the ordinary Kenyan. And when the cabinet was formed, the only Mama Mboga on that list was Aisha Jumwa with a net worth of 100 million Kenya shillings. Why am I pitying the hustler nation? That was not the first time Moses Kuria was finding himself in such a situation. As a matter of fact, Moses Kuria is telling the hustler nation the truth, like this one here.
And because I think the president is that, and it is within my capability and my needs, I am crazy enough to ban you force.
Hiya, can I speak? No. And I'm going to challenge you all the way because you're speaking wrong. These people are working every day, every night to make sure they make the ends meet, to make sure they're volunteering jobs and don't demoralize.
I will demoralize.
No, we say we love what we do, what we want to do.
Please, I will do exactly that. I will ban you force.
Very can you see 180 jobs go further?
They will get something else to do. I will get something better to do.
Good for you and good for me.
Yeah.
And you set me free.
I will get something better to do.
You set us free from having responsibility.
1 million jobs. Today's 50,000.
You, sir.
Today's 50,000.
I will challenge you, Moses. No, it's not that. You should know the problem on the ground before you speak. You can't talk about export when they're trying to make things
I
right.
think we will take this to the next level. We should really follow protocol so that we are able to
We are
understand.
friends and we should be allowed to speak.
Let us follow protocol.
It's okay, please. I can handle it. I can handle what I don't understand.
And I've been trying to go back to figure out what these guys told Kenyans during campaigns, and what Raila Odinga told Kenyans during campaigns, and what they are doing currently. They're actually doing what Raila Odinga told Kenyans during campaigns, which they opposed. For example, Raila Odinga told Kenyans that if he takes over, he would want to ban Mutumba business. But instead of it, create more industries in the textile industry. Cabinet Secretary Mochogu, Ezekiel, the other day talked of government stopping funding universities. Who are going to benefit from that? Of course, the rich will easily fund their students, their kids to universities. Some of them will even take them outside. Ruto talked of the tax, increasing tax on Kenyans. And it's not surprising. The other day, Moses Kuria talked about Mutumba, and remember, yesterday he was talking about ejecting the squatters from Athi River land, which is actually owned by Bamburi. But the question is, why was Moses Kuria leading demonstrations somewhere in Ruai in the 3,000 acre of land, which was meant for sewage, which the government was actually trying to repossess from a few individuals? Because I listened to Moses Kuria, it was like kind of, if a meeting is called there, the alleged squatters will come there in Prados. That's exactly what happened to that particular 3,000 acre in Ruai, where some individuals grabbed the land. After grabbing that land, then they decided to create a buffer using poor people. In this video, I want to explain to you guys why I pity the Hustler Nation. Number one, the Hustler was a campaign strategy. So if you are seated there and waiting for Moses Kuria to come to your aid, you are waiting for William Ruto to come up with policies which are going to benefit you as a hustler, please forget. It's not going to come anytime soon. The truth of the matter is that as we speak, these guys are no longer campaigning. They will come back to you after 3 or 4 years. That's why next time you are going to vote, please listen to the policies someone is telling you. And if it's something you can buy, buy it. If it's something you cannot buy, don't buy it. But don't go with the mob that you are told that the government will be formed by the hustlers. While in real sense, it can't happen. Government can be formed by poor people. That's the truth. Whereby someone from just qualified from nowhere can be given a job. But during campaigns, and the campaigns in this country has now been monetized, the highest bidder will always have his way. So those who funded this government will have their way. Moses Kuria is now protecting the big boys. The second thing is that we need to separate reality from propaganda. You know, it's unfair for an individual to dip the entire population with propaganda. Well, in real sense, they know once they take over, the reality will kick in. The other day I saw the Agriculture Minister, Mithika Linturi, telling Kenyans how the KDF has actually done a good job with the Kenya Meat Commission. The other day you saw Moses, the same Moses Kuria, talking of the same thing Raila Odinga was talking about. Moses Kuria actually went to Kikomba market to purchase Mutumba just to prove to Raila Odinga that there was nowhere Mutumba business was going to go to. So next time you are voting as a Kenyan, please ensure that you separate propaganda from reality. Lastly, next time you are campaigning, just know that Kenya is a capitalist state. The main reason why Raila Odinga has not been able to become the president of the Republic of Kenya is because he's exhibiting kind of socialist tendencies, where he believes that, you can't be poor. That a country should not have very many poor people and very few rich people. So that the gap between the rich and the poor should actually be bridged. That has been Raila Odinga's policy, and he's exploiting those traits. The West cannot allow that to happen. The West wants a situation where they come, they impose taxes on you. I'm told IMF is already imposing, is already willing to give Kenyan government, I don't know how many billions in the name of loans. Then you'll pay. They'll want a situation where multinationals like Bamburi Portland or the cement company where Moses Kuria was actually speaking from will make their money, and probably a few individuals will benefit at the expense of the majority. So next time we are going for an election, please just take a few hours and meditate and look at the individuals and figure out if Ruto is selling to you what you think is factual, go for it. But don't go for it to punish someone. How do you punish Uhuru Kenyatta, a man who is wealthy, a man who was born in status? How do you even start punishing him? How do you punish Raila Odinga, a man with the global connections? Right now, I don't know where you are watching this video from, but Raila Odinga is somewhere addressing the world on the issues of climate change in his capacity as the High Representative for Infrastructure, and is meeting with the top leaders of the world. Please, jichanulie, chanukeni. Bye-bye.